Hey, fixed income guys, long time no see. What we're going to do today, we're going to talk about duration, and then we're going maybe to talk about convexity. So let me first start with duration. What is a duration? Okay. So duration, by definition, is a sensitivity of the price of the bond or rather returns to a move in a yield. Okay? So if you have a bond which has a price of P, okay, say the price is 95, and it has a duration of 6.5, what it means, okay, that if you take the underlying yield and you will move it, let's say, by 1% up, okay, your bond is going to drop by minus 6.5%. You see? So this is going to be a relative measure. This is not an absolute measure. It is a relative measure. If you take 95 and you multiply by minus 6.5%, okay, you are going to get by how much this bond is going to move in dollar terms. So this number here, right, shows us how much actual dollars the bond is going to lose if this guy is going to go up by 1%. Okay? Now, for a zero coupon bond, that has a yield Y and maturity N, we said that the duration, okay, is N divided by 1 plus Y. That's the formula that we gave the duration. This is sometimes in the literature, it is called, I think, Macaulay duration, but don't catch me on the word. Okay? Now, morally, right, if you have a zero coupon bond, this is almost maturity, right? So it's a maturity divided by some factor because N is its maturity. So if you have a portfolio of bonds of zero coupons, right, let's say with a weight of WI. So say, you have two bonds, 50% in one, 50% of the other, in the other, okay? Say the yield is going to be 0.01, okay? So then in this particular case, what you are going to get, okay, that if, let's say, the maturity of this guy is 3 and the maturity of this guy is 4, okay, the duration is going to be very close to 3.5. And you can think about this 3.5 in some sense, not in some sense, but exactly as the average maturity of this portfolio. So you have a bond which matures at 3 years, you have a bond that matures at 4 years, they're 50-50, right? So the maturity, right, if you want to take these guys together, the average maturity is going to be in the middle, it is going to be 3.5. So one more way to think about durations, if you are not very comfortable of thinking about duration as sensitivities to the yield movement, okay, is to think about this as average maturity of the portfolio. And the last way to think about this, right, which some of you may prefer if you utilize the CAPM. So think about the CAPM, right? So you have the stock price equals to the market price, to the beta, times the market price plus alpha plus some error epsilon, right? Where epsilon is going to be the idiosyncratic risk of the stock. So now, if epsilon equals 0, you are going to get that S equals to beta times M plus alpha. Now, in a case of a bond, this guy will be the return of the bond. This guy will be the yield, or rather change in yield. Okay? So beta in this case will be the duration. So that's all for now, okay? So thanks for your attention, and I'll see you in class in less than an hour. Thank you, and bye.